this up earlier, but here we are, unannounced, pre-announced, um, live. I did say I was going live. I just never did get it up. So I am working on a scrap quilt for Quilt of Valor. So this will be number 4. I could not find the other ones, and really, I spent a lot of time cleaning this room. I got my fabric. I feel organized. I've got some spots, but I'm not going through all those quilt tops. So you know what? We had those 5-inch. Good morning, Melanie. We had those 5-inch charms that I had from just scraps, from cutting scraps, and I had a bag of those, if you recall, when I was processing, and I said, let me do something with those 5-inch scraps. And then I did a Quilt of Valor, which was number 3. Good morning, Deb. And there was some bonus HSTs. So what I did was I took those bonus HSTs, they kind of look like peppermints right now, and put that in the center. And when I sewed those bonus HSTs, I did not trim them down. They happened to be 5 inches. So when I was putting this all away, I said, well, wait a second. When I measured this and this at 5 inches, I go, oh, great. I've got all those 5 inches to use. So far, this is what I've come up with. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to do a whole bunch of 9 patches, and then these little bonus HSTs will be sprinkled in, and then they will be used up, and our Quilt of Valor chapter that I'm making this for will have now 4, and I'm very excited because already 2 were spoken for, and I knew that when there was 3, and I figured, oh, you know what? I can absolutely make something out of those other ones. So good morning, Teresa and Linda. So I'm excited. So I have this. This is what I have. I only had 9 of these pinwheels. So like I said, they're going to be intersprinkled. And I am basically just sewing my squares. The only thing is, in my head, I need 20 blocks, 4 by 5. And I only had 14. So I had to go into my stash and just cut up some random fat quarters that I had, some leftovers that I had, and but it's all working out beautifully. I just have to tweak some things to kind of like mix in the new fabric so that it's not like, oh, these are all new fabrics. It's a good thing I didn't put it together again. I mean, I haven't put it together yet. Not again. I didn't put it together yet. So right now what I'm doing is I am sewing 3 of these 5-inch, the new ones that I just put together, right? I am sewing them together, and then I hadn't sewn up all the squares yet. I'll show you what I did. So I have a lot that I started sewing this way this morning, and then I realized, wait a second, I haven't done these 3. I can cut these 3 off the web and then add the new 3 in, right here. Let's go like this so that I can intersprinkle the new ones. I mean, it's just a thought. We're going to go with it. I'm just making do with what I have, and before I send this off, we will have another one for her. Good morning, Barb. And let's see. I think I'm all caught up. All right. So that's what I'm working on. I'm working on 9 patches with these 5-inch. And like I said, I intersprinkled those pinwheels in there. And so now so pretty much what's in my bucket right now is some yardage of patriotic fabric for another session of sewing that I may do, you know, and yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to get these to her. I was excited to make them. This weekend, I long-armed 2 quilts. Remember those farm quilts, those what were they? They were like of the panel, the border panel and they were like little chickies, but I have it downstairs, so I can't show you them. And I had made 2. Well, I finally long armed them, and they're getting to where they need to go. I just learned how to do, wait. I just learned how to do the webs, and I'm using it for the, yep, the Quilt of Valor blocks. It's great, isn't it? I mean, it does help, but now I have to actually cut them apart to add this to it. Add these to it, because I have to kind of sprinkle these in. I mean, I guess it's going to be a big patchwork quilt, right? In the end, yes, I'm putting 9 patches, but when you put all the 9 patches together, they're just going to be just intersprinkled. Okay, so I'm going to come in here and I am going to clip this off, this bottom one, and I am going to add something here that I like, where it looks like, yeah, we'll go with this. And then that just means now I use pins at this point then, since I don't have them webbed up. I think it's the best way to do it. But yeah, so we're going to do this 4th one, but I have to stop because I have so much stuff to do. Like the Creative Notions box. I figured out what size I need to cut the tubes, or the pieces to make the tubes, and that's how I am going to create it. I'm going to create it with the tube piecing. Oops. I am trying to figure out what I'm going to do with those charms that I had gotten, but other than that, we are flying through this. Okay, so I'm going to, again, and I'm going to I need to make 6 more blocks to intersprinkle in this. Now this is way too much, so let's get something maybe that's light in the center. Here we go. I like that. So how's everyone doing? How was everybody's weekend? Did you relax? Did you sew? Did you watch TV? I watched Great Expectations on Hulu, and it was an FX series. It's a little grim and dark, but I watched it. It was okay. I watched Handmaid's Tale, the new series on Hulu. The series finale, I watched that. What else did I watch? I watched a little bit of 90 Day. We watched some Food Network, Cutthroat Kitchen. We had dinner with family, and I did a lot of cleaning. I did some unpacking from the trip that we just came home from. Good morning, Dawn. And I pulled everything aside to mail. I have not mailed those giveaway patterns. They're up there along with 3 baby blankets and pats. I was going to mail them this weekend, but then I got it up me to make a 4th quilt before I send it off. So I like to do my mailings all at one time, because that means I have to get the computer out and set it up for shipping and all that jazz. So things will be moving this week, I'm happy to say. And then we're going to go and put these all on the board and see where we're at. So these are the ones that I took off. And I am going to intersprinkle this right in there. So we will have made another block. And I see big, bold, good morning, quilt wench. I want to say wrench, but it's wench. Good morning, Raven. Off kilter. Crafter Ian asked how you were doing because he hasn't seen you in a while. I haven't been in anybody's I really haven't. I haven't been in a lot of people's lives because my life is just so crazy now. It really is, between not feeling well and just working a lot. End of the year kills me. I feel like I will be on people's lives more when I'm not working my job, my other job, my full-time job. Good morning. I think that says Nina. Yes, good morning, Nina. I saw that he posted a scrappy quilt he's doing. But I haven't seen him on my channel either, so he doesn't get a pass for that. And I'm not making excuses, but it's hard. I know it's hard. He's just as busy moving and everything. I think he should come to New York and we should hang out. It would be fun, I think. I think we could have fun. I have to find my glasses. I was looking for them and I can't find them. Okay, Debs, can you do me a favor? Good morning, Tammy. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this in. We'll put this up soon. We'll put this up after. So I am going to pin that. Thank you. Thank you so much. He's hidden. Though I will say my butt probably does look good in this. I wasn't going to entertain it. Oh, morning this, morning that. Oh, we've got it. We've got to laugh. I mean, you know, it's entertainment is a thing, right? Entertainment is a thing. All right. So while I'm sewing this, let's move on to some cards. I wanted to bring those cards up here, and I never did. But you know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna do something a little different. This is a stack, and I have them here. We're going to make our own game. These are the stack of the Floral States of America. These are the ones that I have not done. And I have a big stack. So we're going to go today with Maine. Ready? And I don't have the quilt block to go with it because I just have the cards. And Maine is called the Vacation Land. The Vacation Land. Maine. State capital. What is the state capital of Maine? Go. You guys can write it down. You guys can type that in. What is the state capital of Maine? We'll do that way. Okay, these need to be pressed. There's my pile that needs pressing and a pile that needs to be creating. 1, 2, 3. This is the three blocks. Good morning, Helen. I think that says Helen. Let me see. I haven't done this in a while, right? Where I am like looking. Oh, you know what? I wonder, can I put it on? Let's see. Maybe I could put it on here and then I don't have to be doing that. All right. So I'm going to take this bottom off again. And we're going to find a new. Put that all the way low so I don't get some echoing. All right, so how does this look? This looks fabulous. All right, I'm going to put this closer. I can't see. I'm blind. Good morning, Sheila. Girl, I've been thinking about you. I haven't seen you in a while. We haven't texted in a while. Granted, I've been very busy. How you doing? I've been listening because my eyes, no problem, no problem. All right. So for Maine, what is the capital of Maine? For those who are awake, that is the trivia question right now, is what is the capital of Maine? And while you're saying that, I'll let you know a little bit more about Maine. So the statehood was in March 15th, 1820. The state bird is the black-chapped chickadee. The state flower is a white pine cone and tassel. White pine cone and tassel. Productions of Maine are dairy, and there's something else that they're really famous for, and I actually know this one. Do you know what fruit they're really famous for in Maine? I'll tell you the state capital. The state capital, since no one's got it up there, is Augusta. Augusta is the state capital of Maine. So that's one. Let's see. Let's get this going. That looks good. Anybody know what produce Maine is famous for? My eyes itchy. The allergies here are so bad. Everything is covered in yellow, and it looks like it's snowing outside. So we have a combination of yellow and snow. Yellow snow, that's kind of funny. Yeah, yellow dust and whatever that white stuff is. Milkweed, is that what you got? I don't remember what you all told me what it's called, but it's horrible. All right, nobody knows the produce that they're known for. So they are known for blueberries. So their production is blueberries and dairy. A famous person from Maine. Who's a famous person? Yes, blueberries is it. Anyone know a famous person from Maine? Famous person from Maine. Interesting fact. There are over 4,000 islands off the coast of Maine. 4,000. That's a lot of islands. A lot of islands. Okay, that goes over. Let's see what we got going on here. So I am trying to blend in these couple of fabrics that came from a fat quarter. We have Stephen King, and you are right, Stephen King. Stephen King is the person that they have on here that is famous from Maine. Ooh, and he has those disturbing books. Wonder what's going on in Maine. All right. So a quilt shop to visit is called Cottonweeds Quilting. And it is in Freeport, Maine. Freeport, Maine. When I was quilting a long time ago, there used to be a famous place in Maine that people would drive to and shop there, but I don't recall what it's called, and I don't know if it's still there. Good morning, Catherine. And Sherry. Uh-oh, what did I do? All right. So we have another block. All right, so let me show you. This is that. And then this is the back. So all those are the different flags and everything that you have. Okay, next one, Missouri. I'm going to cut this off here. And let's see if this looks good. So Missouri, we have, I don't like that there. Let's see if I have a different one. They all have light centers. Okay. Well, I guess we're going with a light center. Missouri is the show me state. The show me state. Oh, I must have missed something good here. She's got it. Deb's on it. Missouri. So this is what we got. All right. The capital of Missouri. What is the capital of Missouri? The statehood was August 10th, 1821. The state bird. We'll leave that as a trivia question because actually that's pretty good. The state flower is the white hawthorn blossom. Livestock production is livestock, poultry. The area is 69,715 square miles. An interesting fact for Missouri is that it is the only U.S. state that borders more than 8 other states. And a quilt shop to visit is Cotton Cuts in St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, hopefully they didn't have any damage. Because didn't St. Louis get, I think I saw something about St. Louis got hammered with a tornado this week, I feel. Okay, I'm going to put these two together. So let's see, did we get Jefferson City? Good morning, E-Marie. Yes, Jefferson City is the capital. Okay, now what's the state bird? It is a common bird. That's why I put it there. And it is not the cardinal. I thought it was the cardinal because their team is the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals. But it's not a cardinal. So what is the state bird of Missouri? And while we're there, a famous person from Missouri. Let's see. I'm going to just see what I have going on here. Yep, I'm going to take this one off. I like this one better. And we'll put this one to this, and then we'll put, this would go like this, so we'll put that like that. Jefferson Silly, Nellie the Rapper, Mark Twain. Okay, so the bird situation is a bluebird. So the state bird is a bluebird, and a famous person is Harry S. Truman, which was a president. And here is the back of it. Isn't that cool? All right. The next state we are going to visit is Arkansas. Here is Arkansas. Arkansas. What is the state capital of Arkansas? The statehood is June 15th, 1836. The state bird is a mockingbird. State flower is the apple blossom. The production in Arkansas is rice, soybeans, and cotton. The area is 53,179 square miles. An interesting fact is Arkansas grows about half of the rice in the U.S. I did not know that. Little Rock it is. And a famous person from Arkansas. Who would that be? A famous person from Arkansas. It's also a president. I'm going to give you a hint. It's also a president. A president that got into trouble. A very frisky president. Yes, Dawn. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is what they have on here. All right. The quilt shop to visit is called Cozy Quilts and Things in Crawford County, Arkansas. So there's that. Did I show you the back of Missouri? I don't remember if I showed you the back of Missouri. Here we are. So Michigan, we're going to Michigan. And that's where Pat is from and Annette. So we're going to Michigan. Ready? Good morning, Jessica. Don't make me say it. All right, you ready? Here we go. So it is called the Great Lakes State. Michigan. What is the capital of Michigan? El capital. Okay, I'm going to press these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 here. 9 and 10. So we need 10 more. And this is going to be one of the blocks. We're going to make this the center block, and I'm going to just put borders around it. I liked it, and I couldn't cut it. So we're just going to put borders and make it to the size. This is a 14-inch block. So I think, or 14 and a half. I'll have to look at it. So no, it is a 14-inch block. So we're going to put that as the center. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need 3 more, and I have these right here. So let's see what we got. Rosalia, good morning. I went to be a sewer one day so bad. Don't worry, you keep watching this channel. We'll have you sewing in no time. Don't you worry about that. Then what? Lansing is the most Midwest name for a capital. You're never tardy. Don't worry, girl. We're good. So it is in Lansing. And where did we go? We went from so the statehood is January 26, 1837. The state bird is the American robin. The state flower is an apple blossom. Production is apples, blueberries, and cherries. The area is 97,990 square miles. An interesting fact is that Michigan is the only state in the country made up of 2 peninsulas, and a quilt shop to visit is called Quilting Season in Saline, Michigan. Now, you know who else lives there is Donnell from Donnell Stitchery. All right, a famous person from Michigan. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I said I needed 3, so that means I need 1, 2. So I have 1, so I need 18 more blocks. I have 2 here. So I need to cut up more. So we're going to cut up some over here. And let's see what we got for some famous people in Michigan. Good morning, A is incognito. There is no late in this whole game of lives and everything. As you can see, I've been late. I have been up doing stuff, but I'm tired. I'm slow. It is what it is. So I need 18 more blocks. So this is my pile of stuff that I have, and we're just going to use it up. We are going to use this up. Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Loretta. Yes, Pat, you have yourself a 4th quilt is happening right now. As we speak, a 4th quilt is happening right now. We are creating a 4th quilt out of those 5-inch squares that I had said that I had found in my bucket. Because why should those go back in the bucket? No, we're just going to make that into a quilt. It's going to be a patchwork quilt. But within the patchwork, there are going to be these bonus HSTs from my last Quilt of Valor that is going to go into the quilt. So these are more scraps because, you know, I create scraps. It's just a non-stop cycle. We just can't get away from it, can we? We make quilts And we make more scraps. We make scrap quilts and we make scraps from the scrap quilts. So I need 18 more 5-inch or charms. I don't have any charm packs. If you had charm packs, this would go really quick. And this would actually be a good charm pack quilt, because you can use your charm packs and your HSTs. There we are. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I just need 10 more blocks. And we're gonna go into here. These, I think, are, this strip is, I think, already a 5-inch strip. So got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then I need 2 more blocks. So we've got that. And I have this last piece from my batch. And I have made a very good dent on my, well, I used all my patriotic scraps. And I have made a good dent of my mini stash of patriotic fabrics. You know, the thing is, I have patriotic fabrics, but we've already discussed they're not quilts of valor, because they're like kitty-ish, you know, more novelty. Okay, so we're just going to cut 2 and put this away, because maybe I'll use that for something else. See this? This is going to go on a border of the one that I haven't unveiled to you yet. I have 2 that I've never used that got fabric from stores. I always tried and fail. I watched videos and it never looked right. So I've been laying how I would put my stuff away and have not done. You know what, Rosalia? Just go on there. Muchacha, vaya allá. You just sew. Don't worry about things matching. Anita, I can admire your leisure. Wear different every week. Well, thank you. Yeah, you know, it doesn't exactly, Linda. Just start sewing. Don't worry about perfect and perfection. Just sew for happiness. That's what you need to sew for. You need to sew for happiness. Absolutely. Sew for happiness. I say do it. Don't worry about anything being perfect. Okay? They will be loved. I promise you they will be loved. So I'm going to take my new pile here of fabric that I just cut, and I am going to make some, right, I'm just going to make some kind of sets again. And I'm going to intersprinkle them with these last blocks that we have. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I need to find those glasses. I'm on a mission. I need to find those glasses. And I can't read. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, well, great, Shrimp Guy. I'm glad you made a blanket or a quilt. Leanna is the queen of making it work. That's right. You just do what you need to do. Good morning, Maria. Don't give up. Don't give up on the sewing. Just be happy. Okay, I'm not sure what's, yeah, we got, you know, this is a quilting channel. You know, yeah, we're doing some things. Are there hiding in your camping stuff? They absolutely are hiding somewhere in my camping stuff. I have just a couple of more bags to go through that I just didn't get to. I will. I have to, because it's driving me nuts not being able to see what's going on. All right, so Stevie Wonder is a famous person from Michigan. So let's go back to that. All right. And with that said, I'm going to show you the back. Here it is. And then we're going to move on. Ready? Here we go. Put that there. Okay. I got lost of what I was doing here for a second. Here we go. All right, so I am a destination in South America. I was once called the Enchanted. My official name is the Columbus Archipelago. I'm going to say that's what it is, Archipelago. What does this say? They will appeal. I am home to a massive, yes, I'm home to massive land turtles and the blue-footed booby. Yes, the booby. You all know the booby, right? And Charles Darwin explored me and wrote about my birds. The northernmost community of penguins live here. I want to visit this island. Oh, it's an island. I gotta give you that. Where am I? You're on an island. So, I am a group of islands off the coast of the equator. Where am I? Where am I visiting? Colombia? Nope, I'm not visiting Colombia. Lots of turtles, lots of birdies. Giving the birdie. Lots of blue-footed boobies. Penguins. It's enchanted. The Jalapeno Islands. I know what you're trying to write. You're very close to the jalapeno. Very close to the jalapeno. Oh, you know what? So close to saying they're the jalapeno. Autocorrect. I knew it was autocorrect, Sheila, but I couldn't take it. It was too cute. All right, so it is the Galapagos Islands. The Galapagos. All right. Let's see. Can I try? I'm trying to see if I could get these on here. Let's see. Space. I've got Pastryqueen. I'm getting closer. Oh, there I come up. That's crazy. I come up so fast. That's actually pretty incredible. Here we go. I'm on a live. There we go. All right. So where am I? I wouldn't be visiting the Jalapeno Islands. Ooh, that would burn a second time. Yeah, exactly. So here we go. Successfully. I think I'm successfully connected. Live chat. And there we go. Okay. So where am I? I am a country. My capital houses a broad mix of ethnic cultures. I was in the middle of the Industrial Revolution. I am one of 4 countries making up a kingdom. Shakespeare called me the blessed plot, this earth, this realm. My circus is called Piccadilly. Where am I? All right, so let me add another thing to this. We will add this part here. What do we have? Now, why isn't the chat coming up? Oh, I bet you it's going to make me... I'm on my TV. Oh, there it goes. Okay. That would be hot, hot, hot. Yes, that would. Uh-oh, am I buffering? My TV says I'm buffering over there. Okay, I'm going to shut this off. By me turning this on, it did something weird. Am I buffering to you? England. England is not here. Okay, good. England is the right answer. England for the win. All right, so I could see the stuff over there, but it was doing something weird. So now we're going to add another something to here. So we will do this. And then we're going to put this, we're going to press these and put these up and design. You are fine. Good. All right, so let's see. What am I? We are what am I? I am an app. I work on phones and laptops. You always call on me. My owner is very meta. My name sounds like a question. I'm known for being cheap. What am I? Does that say Destiny? Hi, Destiny. Welcome. We have Facebook. It's not Facebook. For anyone who's on here and is feeling like they're defeated because of quilting, look up my series, and it's actually a series that I have called The Crummy Quilt, because you will see nothing has to match, and you're just sewing randomly and creating a crummy quilt. And it's called crumb quilting. I hope others got inspired by you with the valor. It is a great cause of our veterans are so appreciated. Yes, I agree. I hope so too. And it is WhatsApp for the win. It is absolutely the WhatsApp. Okay, so we have that one going. Let's see what we've got going on here. I thought I cut, oh, here it is. I'm gonna put this one to here. WhatsApp, and here we go. What am I? I am found in everything. I am found in everything. My name means invisible. Invisible. The Greeks discussed my potential existence. I have positive and negative aspects. I am mostly empty space, but my core is charged. I am the smallest unit into which matter can be divided. What am I? Yes, an atom. Absolutely, the atom. Okay. What am I? I am a South African animal. I spent much of my time in the water. Consider me a heavyweight for my kind. I am referred to in Spanish as the bull killer. A poker game is named after me. My blood runs cold. I devour rodents and mammals. What am I? You are something that I stay far away from, that's for sure. Something that gives me the creeps. Something that, scary. What is it? A hippo. No, this is not a hippo. Hippos, they're kind of cute to me, but this animal, no cutie. No, 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 no. En español vamos a decir que es una culebra. I just gave you a hint in Spanish. Just gave you a clue in Spanish. Es una culebra. We're getting closer. Snake, python. Nope, not a cobra, not a python. It is, though, a culebra or a snake. Give you a little Spanish quiz here. Boa constrictor? No. No. It lives in the water. It's a snake that lives in the water. There's even a movie about this. I think that has the name. There's a movie. Pretty sure there's a movie way back in the day that had this same title. It starts with an A. Let's see. There we go. We got it. Ding, 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 ding. Anaconda. An anaconda. All right. Here it is. Another what am I? I am a food item. I come from a tree native to southwestern Asia. I am a good source of protein. People like to snack on me. Use me for flour, butter, or oil. California's Central Valley produces a lot of me. I am oval shaped. And I am the main ingredient in marzipan. Yes, almond is it. Almond for the win. Could have said I also have brothers. But that wasn't on there. Right? The Almond Brothers. Wasn't that a group way back? All right, here we are. What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I? I can refer to several things. I am a highly skilled person. I am a type of fighter pilot. Jim Carrey plays a character with my name. I am handy on the tennis court, and a pack of cards contain me. What am I? Ace. Ace is it. Ace is it. You got it. What am I? Oh, this is a good one. Ready? I am a machine and app. I will keep you spinning. When it comes to class, I have lots. I am available live or on demand. With me, you'll work hard and go nowhere. It was the end of Mr. Big. What am I? I've got two of these going. What was I thinking? No clue. Okay. We can visit all. I'm giving you now my own kind of things. Sometimes when spinning, my butt hurts on my seat. On the seat. My seat will make your butt hurt at one point. Though you should be standing and not sitting. Let's see. We can visit most different places on my built-in TV. No, yeah, we got it. A Peloton. A Peloton, yeah. What did it? Us sitting on the seat may hurt our butt. Oh my goodness. I don't know. That little seat looks, I have never been on one, but that looks like an uncomfortable seat. Just saying. Doesn't look like I want to spend a lot of time sitting on that seat. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. What other cards do I have here? Oh, I have orange cards. Wait. Yeah, I haven't done orange cards. Okay. Who am I? Who am I? Ready? I am an American woman. I was born in what people now call Virginia. A Disney version of my life was grossly inaccurate. I was the favorite daughter of a Native American chief. And in later life, I was known as Lady Rebecca Rolfe. Who am I? And we've got it. Pocahontas. Pocahontas was the... Okay, so now I have that. All right, next. Okay. I am... No, this has to be the center. Because the center block is like that, yeah. I am a warrior and leader. I was born with the name, oh great, Temujin, I don't know. Sorry, folks. Probably butchered that one. Okay, I killed my brother and my two best friends. Before me, my tribes wanted, before me, my tribes warred and had no leader. I conquered much of Asia and some parts of Europe. I believed I had the divine right to conquer the world. Oh, here another one who wants to conquer the world. Who am I? This is for all the history buffs out there. I would have not gotten this. I'm actually mortified with reading some of these clues that he killed his brother and two best friends. What? But you all got it, Genghis Khan. That was a little alarming for first thing in the morning. That's definitely, don't pass that forward. Okay, oh, I like this. This one's a good one. This one makes me happy. Let me see. I have this, and I have to put 3 here on this. So we've got this here. And we could put this and this. That would be cute. And then I need 9. I need to do a 9. So I just need to pick 9 different ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm out of luck. And wait. And yeah, I'm out of luck. 8. Well, we'll figure that out in a second. Okay, I'm going to put these here like that. Okay, here we are. Who am I? I am an animal. My fur is soft and fluffy. I visit one of our peeps called Andrea. I like to live with Andrea some of the times, but... I go away when it is that's why I go away during that type of season. But I do visit my friends. I may or may not exist, and I only come once a year. Sometimes I'm made out of chocolate. Although I'm not a bird and my eggs are well known, I leave gifts in baskets for children to find. Probably threw you all off with the whole Andrea thing, but I guess that's what I got thinking about. Or Andrea. Oh, here we go. I think now I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But I have this is, I'll have to figure this out somewhere along the line. Aisha, good morning. It is the Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny. I have a funny story because, you know, I have these stories, right? I tell these stories all the time. Always telling these stories. So, when my kids were little, and it was Easter, one year, one of them said, oh, look at this. They were so excited because the Keister Bunny was coming to town. I about lost it when he said that. It was one of my boys. So there's a running joke sometimes that the Keister Bunny has come to town on Easter. I thought of her at first. Yes, well, and Joe now is the rabbit lady too. So we got to give Joe props for her being a rabbit lady too. Gemma. Yes, so that, you know, I give you little snippets and stories of my life, and that's one of them I got thinking about one Easter where the children said, oh, the Keister Bunny came, and it's like, no, Easter, not E. Yes, speech class had to happen here at home. You know how kids, they pronounce things wonky sometimes. It's too cute, you know. Our kindergartners say funny things too. Yeah, especially when it's rhyming time. When it's rhyming time and you have words like duck. Yes, we've had all kinds of rhyming words that, yes, it rhymes, but we're not saying that. Oh, good morning, Regina. So, yes, we've had lots of words just, you know, hunt. Yes, people just, they have no idea what they're saying. Anyway, so yes, that was one of the famous Easter story. And yes, so here we go. Here's another one of these. That I could totally see this as in Christmas fabric and all these like red and white things because they're resonating as peppermints. I think would be so cute. Anyway, I digest. I digest. I haven't digested anything this morning. What am I saying? I'm tired. Can you tell I'm tired? I'm tired. And I don't want to go to work, but I've got to go to work. It's part of being a grown-up. And I have a lot of these, and I'm going to have to figure something else out because I'm running out of options, and I don't want to have like 2 of the same, though I don't think I'm going to be able to prevent that. Let's see, those words, they never should have heard in their first place. So I agree, but in their defense, what a lot of kids are doing, and it's not that they've heard those words, maybe they have. I'm gonna, in all my experience, yes, you have kids who say those words and they think they know, they know what they're saying. But then there's other kids going like, you know, like uck, okay, and they'll go buck, and then they'll go cuck, and then they'll go the next letter, oh, right, and then they'll go guck. So like in their head, they're like looking at the alphabet and they're trying to change the first letter. So there are some that are, I promise you, are innocent, and we just say, oh, sweetie, that's not a word that rhymes. We don't really say that word, but you wouldn't know that. Duck. So, you know, they do. The other one that comes out a lot is the SH word, especially when we're learning the sh, and it's the SH, and then we have like a thing that goes shh, and then they're going shh, and then they're just saying random things that don't make sense, and then there's always the one kid or two kids who come up with that other word. Yeah. Fun times in a kindergarten classroom. Funny times at sometimes. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Who am I? We are a British pop band. Let me go. We are a British pop band. We had our first hit in 1981. Our style was perfect for a new art form, music videos. Our three tailors are unrelated. Our name came from a character in Barbarella. We are hungry like a wolf, and we live on planet Earth, an ordinary world. Who am I? True, Regina. That is so true. That has happened quite a bit in our classroom. Yeah, they just don't know. They're babies. They don't know what they're saying. Sometimes. All right, so I have to do two more, and then I have, oh, look at this. Look at what I did there. Well, we're just gonna cut that out as close as we can without nicking the fabric, and then you're not gonna see it. There we go. That's good. Duran Duran. Absolutely, it is Duran Duran. All right, so we have another one here. We're gonna take apart, and now we have that. We will do another one of this since we have lots of this fabric for whatever reason. Cut. I think I cut mostly of that, right? We're just trying to blend at this point. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, hold on. I got a thread malfunction happening here. What is happening here? Oh, this is not good. I'm enjoying sewing way too much. Okay, here we are. Well, we're just gonna finish this. Well, I'm gonna keep this. Let me finish this thing, and then I'll change the thread. Okay, so let's just, I don't have much time because I just realized the time. So let's go, and I'm not going to press anything. We're just going to go to the design wall, and then I'm going to show you a couple things. So before we go to the design wall, here is this. I did a tutorial on this. I don't know when I'm going to launch the tutorial, but I did do a tutorial on this morning. Here it is. I'm calling this Stars and Stripes. This is from the 3-yard quilt called, is it called Charisma? I don't remember. I think it's called Charisma. I don't remember, but I'm calling it Stars and Stripes, the pinwheels. So I love this because these diagonal stripes remind me of like the flag stripes. We've got the blue. So here it is. Right? I love it too. This was using, again, bonus HSTs, some jelly strips, and then I did actually follow the pattern for this. So this block here was the actual size in the book. I bordered it just like it is in the book. I did everything just like it is. So there is a tutorial coming out on this. And then here is what is going to be the borders, which have not been put on yet. So that's the first thing. That one's done. And now let's just go with what we got here. So I'm going to take this pile and we're going to put them up. And I'm going to put them up with no rhyme, no reason, because of course things are going to change. So this is not from a book. This is from my head. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm probably giving you guys vertigo. So I am just basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put up these 9 patches, and things will have to move, right? Because things are going to touch, but I just want to kind of give you an idea maybe of what this may look like. Because this is upside down, and I'd want to put that upside up. Okay, we're gonna, now I have a lot of these pepperminty looking blocks. I'm calling them pinwheels. Pinwheel parade, maybe we can call this. And really, we're just going to have random pinwheels. Random pinwheels are going. So there is some teddy bear fabric. I know this may be breaking the rule, but this is teddy bear fabric from like Teddy Roosevelt fabric. So, oh, that's another one of those. Let's see, do we have a plain one? Let's see, we'll put this one down here. Put this up here maybe. Again, I will be, and this is 4 by, so we'll put this over here. So this is like a patchwork quilt with pinwheel pops. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, we're going to have pops of pinwheels. I'll put this here for right now, right here. And we're going 5 because I need to make this, so 1, 2, 3. Let's see, put this here. Again, scrap quilts. This is all made from red, white, and blue scraps, Americana scraps, any kind of scrap I had around, I threw in here. Let's see, this can, so I've run out of, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I have 4. Oh, maybe I'll have to cut this up, actually. I might have to cut this up because there is no center place I could put this. Yeah, there really is no center place. Huh. Unless I did something like that. No, I'm going to just cut this up. It's fine. We'll make one more. So just basically just giving you an overview of what it could look like. Obviously, these 2 aren't going to be, all these 3 aren't going to be together. But we're looking at this. We're looking at like pinwheels within the 9 patch. And all scraps. Includes many aspects of Americana. I call the quilt American the Beautiful. There you go. Thank you. Take a picture of it, black and white, and you can easily see the blocks need to be moved or turned. Yes, this is just, I just kind of wanted to show you what I'm doing. I'm just basically doing patchwork with some of those bonus HSTs in there. Hope you have a wonderful start to the week. Be well. Beautiful quilt. Look at those corners. Well, So yeah, so I'm excited. So this is going to be the fourth one that's going to be mailed to you, Pat. And so that means everyone have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. Pass it forward. If you wouldn't mind on your way out, giving me the like button, that would really help me out in my channel. I found a bunch of this fabric while I was cleaning. So not only will this be bordering that quilt, but I think it's also going to border this quilt as well. So I have to work with what I have in my stash, and that's what I have. Everyone have a fabulous day. See you soon tomorrow. Bye.